So Rory Reid, his son, and the mainstream media are now calling Cliven Bundy a racist. And they are completely misquoting him. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses, but what Cliven Bundy did say was unfortunate, but it was not racist. Why? Because I've said the same thing myself. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show. So, the mainstream media is claiming that Cliven Bundy said something completely racist. They are saying he said, which is a lie, that black people were better off as slaves. Now, if anybody were to take this at face value and run with it, that would really sound really bad, right? But the truth is that Cliven Bundy did not say this. Now, I'm not making excuses for the guy, but he's from a completely different time, and I'm sure he was not educated in black history whatsoever, nor are many of the people who even watch my broadcast here. What he did say was, if you look at the poor black community today, you will find that they're living in government housing, government food, there's no jobs, and they're arresting black men by the dozens at a time. Then he said when the black man was slaves, he was far more productive in his community. Now what he should have done is just slid that up just 60 years after slavery, and we would have had the golden age of the black man. From after slavery all the way into the 1960s, the black community was actually better off in many ways than the white community. And this is something that they do not teach in school nor mention in any governmental anything. There was 30% less crime in the black community all the way up until the 1960s, when they introduced drugs into the black community. Now, who do you think introduced drugs? The government and the Vanderbilts, Rockefellers, those types of people. I will repeat that. The black community had 30% less crime in it than the white community at the time. Were the black people better off? I'm not going to say during slavery, I'm going to say after slavery, and the answer is yes. Now, I have said that we are enslaved today. Now, all of you watching me have said so in the same exact comments. Don't take this out of context. Let's put this in context. And then he went on to praise the Mexicans. He says the Mexicans are here illegally, yes, but they're hard workers, but they're here now. We need to do something with them now. He praised the Mexicans, and you notice that the mainstream media doesn't continue on with the quote, him talking about how wonderful the Mexicans are. His whole impetus wasn't that, oh, I'm such a big bad racist. His whole impetus was the black community is suffering today. It has gone downhill today. It is worse off than it was after slavery. And that is categorically true across the board. Now, I have often said white people should not comment on the black experience, the black community, and this is one of those instances where I am proven true again. White people should never make comments about the black community. You know, if you want to prove something about the black community, pull your black friend up and have him make the statement, because I guarantee you he's going to make a statement that is going to come from a level of passion that the white person doesn't even have, and the white person is invariably going to say something that probably they don't know about. Every black man, rich or poor, is going to know the black experience in the United States. It is not pretty. Now, what is the mainstream media doing? They are trying to attack his character so that when they attack and take his land, the rest of the United States will just simply nod in agreement. Yes, he had it coming to him. He's an evil man. But Cliven Bundy is not an evil man. In fact, I believe he had all sorts of parties and stuff that he invited all of his black friends to. Does that prove he's not a racist? I'm pretty sure it does. I don't think the KKK would have a party and invite me to it. Not unless they all wanted to die. I'm kidding. Thank you for watching the Shikama Live Show.